Monsoon, and your host, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Prime Time Wrestling 1987. We promise to bring you some of the most outstanding matchups in all of professional wrestling in the world today, right here on Prime Time Wrestling, and, of course, a blockbuster this week we're starting off with.
You have to talk so loud, you know.
Oh, did I wake you up? You got a headache?
No.
You should have a headache. You should have a headache and a pocketbook ache, from what I understand. The King is joining us this week.
The King, yes, my man. But you have to be so loud.
Yeah, I understand he's going to get crowned again. And our feature this week, the magnificent one, Don Muraco, taking on Hillbilly Jim.
And Mr. Fuji in the corner.
Yeah, the devious one is always there. We got some other exciting tag. I can't believe that Adrian Adonis teaming up with the Hart Foundation in a six-man.
It's managed by Jimmy Hart.
Yeah, I know,
What's
but
unusual about that?
It's kind of a mongrel combination, is it not?
Oh, S.D. Jones, Spivey, and Rotundo. There's a pedigree right there, huh?
Well, you know, anybody that paints a circle around their eye, to me, leaves a lot to be desired. We're also going to take a look at Jake the Snake Roberts.
And the King.
We said the King.
I know, but I just want to keep mentioning again so the people remember. You don't
have a headache, do you?
Will you be quiet? You don't have to talk that loud.
Yes. We have another tremendous tag team match. The Islanders, Haku and Tama, against the Dream Team. The Dream Team didn't do too well in 1986. Maybe 87 will be a better year for them.
Well, 87 is going to be a better year for me, I guarantee it.
And I can guarantee a banner year for World's Heavyweight Champion Hulk Hogan. Right now, let's go to the ring. Valentine and Beefcake taking on the Islanders to start off 1987.
This is a tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my left, the manager, Johnny V. And now introducing the Dream Team. At a total combined weight of 520 pounds, from San Francisco, California, Brutus Beefcake. And from Seattle, Washington, Greg the Hammer Valentine. And their opponents, soon to be making their way into the ring area from the beautiful South Pacific, at a total combined weight of 501 pounds, Haku and Tama, the Islander.
The Islanders making their way down the ring here. Tama leading the way, and Haku first one up the steps. I'll tell you something, these two guys have been very impressive here in the World Wrestling Federation, and if they can get by the Dream Team, they'll really show me something.
They really will. They'll show me something too. The youngster of the Islanders, Tama, he has certainly made a lot of progress. He is so sharp, so quick, and of course there is that reliable, steady power and force that comes from Tama. From Haku, I should say. Haku being the power man on that team.
Luscious Johnny V trying to lead the Dream Team back to the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship, which they lost in the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago as part of WrestleMania to the British Bulldogs, Dynamite Kid and Davey Boy Smith.
That fateful day. And
it was a nightmare for them.
Yes, it was. But Johnny V is doing an excellent job of leading them back, because he's already got them, I see, back into contention as #1 challengers for that tag team title. So you can't laugh at his efforts.
Definitely not.
I mean, look at the other teams that are competing. For example, look at Bundy and Studd. What an awesome team there. And now we have another new team that I have seen, and they are absolutely electrifying, and that is the Can-Am Connection.
Can-Am Connection. You got it right.
Wow, what a team. Rick Martel and Tom Zink.
Tom Zink. Oh. Neither one of them could get a date, though, for Saturday night, Alfred. I found that out. Well, don't forget the Hart Foundation.
Yes.
Don't forget Morales teams up with Santana.
Yes, Tito
to make a tremendous team.
They really do. And, of course, here are the Islanders.
Championship Committee will be taking a very close look at the outcome of this particular matchup. And luscious Johnny V.
So important is this match to both these teams. And they know it. There is that feeling of expectation in the air that there's going to be a hard-fought and bitterly contested battle to win that coveted #1 challenging position for the championship.
Of course, now they have to contend with Matilda as well.
Yes.
Who recently broke the arm, literally broke the arm of the Slickster. It looks like the Hammer going to start off with a powerhouse, Haku.
This is powerhouse versus powerhouse.
He didn't get the nickname Hammer for nothing.
No, and he only functions better when he's hurt.
And more dangerous as well. It's like a wounded animal.
He really is. What a tremendous background this man has, Greg Valentine. On his day, he is capable of beating absolutely anybody. Haku, of course, has done the same thing.
Luscious Johnny V wandering by our broadcast position here. Tell me, John, this has got to be what I consider to be a wrestle-off for the #1 challenger. Whoever wins this match would be, I'm sure, deemed by the championship committee to be #1 challenger for the British Bulldogs.
Well, you know, Monsoon, I've sat by your side here week after week, and I've watched these Islanders, as Haku and Tama. They are definitely a force to be reckoned with here in the WWF. I take that point very, very, very acceptably. But that's one thing I wanted to know. This is Madison Square Garden. This is the home of the Dream Team. And I am Luscious Johnny V. And I'll tell you what, justice will prevail here tonight.
This is not...
Quit trying to put words in my mouth.
Try to control yourself now. This is not the Rosemont Horizon is what you're trying to say. This is not where the nightmare went down.
You should be a stand-up comedian, some strip joint somewhere.
Thanks very much for joining us. Certainly a fountain of misinformation at times, Alfred.
A great deal of wisdom came
I have to put up with him occasionally on Wrestling Challenge. And
yes.
He can't really make up his mind as to what he wants to be when he grows up. I don't know.
You think he's still in his boyhood, do you?
I think so. Trapped right now, the Hammer by Haku. Atomic drop perhaps coming up. Oh, look at the height on him.
Oh, that hurt. Oh.
He'll be walking rather strangely for the next few weeks.
Well, I can feel that myself. Oh.
Reverse knife edge drops him down to the canvas. You're not going to pin Valentine that way.
No, and you're not going to pin him this easily, this early either.
There's the tag made, and the youngster, Tama. Look at that agility. Don't you wish you could do that, Alfred? Again, I know at one time you did that.
I certainly wish I could. Believe me, some mornings I get up and I know that I couldn't ever do that again.
Continuity showing us that the Islanders can indeed put it together.
Yes, and they're working well as a team.
Look at that double shot. Brutus, nowhere to be seen in sight here.
No. The youngster on the Islanders team is certainly maturing fast.
And he is quick. Brutus sneaking in, and so is Tama at the same time. He's got an eye on him. Brutus is not watching him. Now he's seen him.
He has certainly learned to be a good tag team partner for Haku, because Tama had a good eye then on Beefcake, and Beefcake might have been able to get in and do some damage, but it didn't work out that way.
Johnny V having a few words of encouragement with his man, the Hammer. Seemed to do some good. Now Brutus made it legal tag in. Look at this. Oh. These guys will hurt you in so many ways. High flyers, especially Tama. But the Dream Team, if you make a mistake, it's curtains.
Oh, they're onto you. And they're like leeches. Once they grab hold of you, they won't let go. They'll suck blood and energy and strength right out of you.
Brutus using his favorite hold to break a hold, go to the ropes.
Yes, not a bad strategy.
Requires very little intelligence and a whole lot less ability.
Exactly. Do you remember when we first saw Beefcake back at the end of 1983? How raw and green he was then?
Oh, yes. Nice fireman's carry by Haku. He's certainly come a long way since then. It's amazing what happens to you when you get a championship belt put around your waist.
Yes. And let us face it, when you got a manager like Johnny V as well.
Yes, he does. He contributes a lot to this team. Well, talk about matches of importance. That's exactly what we're talking about in terms of tag team competition. You don't really have a tag team right now that's vying for a championship belt, do you?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. But you got a headache, right? Yes. We'll be back with the conclusion of this exciting tag team matchup in just a moment. Personally, I don't care whether you feel lousy or not. This is our program, and we still have to do it. Last week, you didn't even give us one New Year's resolution either.
Do you want me to write down some New Year's resolutions?
I wish you would. I'll even give you a pen. In the meantime, we'll go back to Madison Square Garden.
And now look at Brutus. He's cool, he's calm, he's definitely collected.
Oh, look at the leapfrog. What height. And another one.
Beautiful moves.
And ducks underneath an elbow. Oh, look out. High cross body. Beeper down, leg hook, 2 count. Whoa.
Wow, very, very late kicking out of that.
Valentine was in the ring, but he didn't do anything.
He didn't know. I believe he thought that Beefcake had that, and that was nearly all over, right there and then. Beefcake's going back. He's thinking about this. He's saying to himself,
Don't you think that Brutus Beefcake knew he had to kick out of there? Johnny V was screaming, kick out.
What?
Don't you think Brutus realized that?
Well, you know what? I think there was a mix-up in their signals there, because Beefcake, I'm sure, was waiting for Valentine to come in and give a well-placed kick.
Oh, look at this.
To Haku.
Reaching down in his tights now. Brutus, possibly with something in his right hand. Hard to tell. He's got it closed. He has nothing. Certainly gave us that impression, though.
Yeah, he's playing with people's minds a little bit here. Yes, and I think that was a mix-up of the signals there, because they are a good team. Well, a good team. They're a great team. Beefcake and Valentine.
Double shot in. Valentine about to come in illegally. Hasn't learned that, Alfred. You don't ask, you just do it.
And he didn't quite get that where he wanted either, so he's still a little bit raw around the edges.
Because sometimes by the time you ask, it's already too late.
Yes, you got a boot in your face.
You've already been the recipient.
Yes.
Beefcake in a little bit of trouble here. Needs to get over to his corner, make a tag.
He is a cool customer, though, Beefcake.
Tried to come out of that with a hammerlock switch, but
wasn't that a nice move by Haku?
Haku was one step ahead of him.
Dropped down, took that leg, tipped him forward, and now he's come out for that left arm.
You know something about so that is really something.
What is it, John?
I can't help but sit here and notice these guys have broken the rules. They got 2 men in the ring at various times. This referee has yet elected not to make sure these rules prevail here in the Garden. And I'll tell you what, there's been karate thrusts, there's been karate kicks, there's been switching, and it is totally illegal at this time, and you know as well as I do.
Thank you very much for your unbiased opinion.
He may have been right with 1 or 2 points there, but not completely right. As a matter of fact, the Islanders have been stretching the rules quite considerably here, and that's how they've been able to manage that upper hand. But did you see the nonchalant way that Beefcake tagged out then? He hasn't been hurt too badly yet, so no matter what Johnny V said, his team isn't suffering too badly.
Well, everyone knows the kind of punishment that the Dream Team can take and still come back. It's been obvious. They were no closet champions. They held that title for quite some time.
Every time...
Shoulder breaker, perhaps.
Every time the hammer does something to you, it hurts. Everything is so calculated. Get him in there.
Pile driver.
Get his leg ready. Get his head between those legs and drop him.
Dropped him right on his cranium. Haku comes in and makes a saver. That would have been a 3 count.
That was it, right there and then. And look at the hammer now. Throw him out in complete disgust. Get rid of him, and then tell the referee your job is to keep that man out the ring.
Ended up right in a chair at ringside. One of the officials' chairs, who bailed out of there in a hurry.
Everything that the hammer does is cold, it's calculated, and it's so efficient.
Haku wasted no time in getting over to the far side of the ring where his partner was.
Look at this. Take the time. And land that as hard as you can.
Planted that one right in there.
He is a cold, bruising, merciless battler. a good man to have on your team, wouldn't you say, Monsoon?
Absolutely so. Ducks underneath the big right hand. Look out, high cross body by Tama. Down there, shoulders are down, but didn't hook anything. Not going to hold Valentine down that way.
No, and I have the feeling that Valentine let that happen just so that he could take a little breather and administer more punishment on his own behalf. In he goes. Take that. Oh, gosh.
There's
Just
a tag. Now we're seeing the kind of continuity that brought the championship to this particular team.
Yes, you're looking at championship-type wrestling there, because that's what these men are. They have that hallmark of champions about them.
Plus, is Johnny V happy about the way things are going right now, when only moments ago he was bent out of shape.
Yes, complaining.
There's no tag made there. And Tama now on the receiving and caught that one right in the short ribs.
He did.
Look out, inverted atomic drop, perhaps.
Taking his time with it. Look.
Where's he going with it?
Look at
Look at the deliberacy of that move.
cold, calculated towards his own corner.
But look at the nonchalant cover.
Oh, he doesn't want to pin him yet. They haven't had their full fun with this boy.
What do you say, huh?
Right where he knows he can reach up and make the tag to his partner. You can be very confident when you're that close to your own corner.
Yes, and then hold him, trap him until your partner has hurt him again.
Perhaps we'll see the figure four leg lock. The patented job of Greg the Hammer Valentine. The one that put so many guys out of commission. Oh, nice counter by Tama into a small package. Whoa, he almost got it.
That was a beautiful counter by the youngster. I really like that.
Well, we've seen Chief Jay Strongbow fall prey to the figure four leg lock. It literally sealed the casket on his career.
Yes.
We've seen guys like Tito Santana put in the hospital from the figure four leg lock.
And here is a kid able to thwart that figure four leg lock. And you notice something else, nice reversal there by Tama. You notice something else, he's got his ankles taped very, very tightly. Do you think that is because he knows he's in the ring with this, these two who use a figure four?
I think it's because he wasn't wearing his shoes and he's finding it hard going. Right now, Haku exploding. Whoa! Valentine came in and he got nailed by his own partner, and Haku going to work on everybody. Look out. Well, it's 2 against 1 right now.
And that one is winning.
Valentine is now out of there. Tama still out of sight. There he is now. Look out. He's perched up there on the top turnbuckle.
Just waiting, hovering there like an eagle.
Oh, what a high cross body. Valentine comes in and the youngster had to get off him. Look at this, Johnny V now up on the apron. And he gets caught. It's mayhem here in Madison Square Garden.
Tama has him. And Tama headbutted him, but he's not paying attention.
Oh, look at that.
He straddled him across the ropes there, and that is a vicious move.
He got crotched
And
right
this
on
could be
that
a
top
very
rope.
easy pin for the former champions. It is indeed, I believe.
Oh, the youngster's hurt off it.
He is hurt. He was straddled while the referee's attention was distracted. Beautifully set up by Johnny V. And as much as we may not like it, that is what makes champions.
Let's get the official
Your
word.
winners, the Dream Team, Greg the Hammer Valentine and Brutus Beefcake.
Well, they were in trouble here in Madison Square Garden. The Dream Team was. And the Islanders well on their way to victory, but getting involved in the match as many times he does. Luscious Johnny V.
The catalyst for success, Johnny V, of his team. He's always been that, and he certainly was this evening.
If we can, let's go back in time and go to our video replay and look at what went down here. Watch the youngsters. He's crotched.
And this was after Johnny V had interfered.
Had the referee saw this, it's an automatic disqualification.
That is right. Straddled him across that top rope. Johnny V, by this time, back on the floor. It was a very easy pin for the team of Beefcake and Valentine.
The youngster, Tama, in so much pain, not even thinking about kicking out, Alfred.
No.
Not even a thought. That was the farthest thing from his mind. I understand that in 1987, my good friend Jack Tunney, the president of the World Wrestling Federation, is going to take a strong, hard look at some of the antics of you managers?
Don't blame me for what you just saw there.
I blame you for what I saw last week.
I don't care what you saw last week. That's history. That's in the past.
Yeah, well, the past sometimes comes into play in the future. How's your list coming?
My list is coming fine.
Would you like to tell us what some of the resolutions are?
Yes.
You have a couple of Anacin or aspirin or Alka-Seltzer?
I feel fine now.
Great. Well, give us some resolutions.
I will at the end of the program.
Oh.
I'm not done with my list yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that okay?
Yes, it's fine, just fine. Would you like to enlighten us as to what's happening with your crew, so to speak, such as the King?
Well, the King you're going to see a little later on in the program.
Thank God he's not coming up immediately. Well, folks, 1986 is history, and it's only right that we take time to recognize the world's greatest professional athlete and give the honor due. What are you smiling for?
You're going to show some footage of Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Talking about the World's Wrestling Federation champion.
The King.
Hulk Hogan. What a tremendous year he had here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Luckiest year I've ever seen in that.
In 1986, the reign of the champion.
Whoopee.
I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life.
Right. We've got Bundy and Stud right where we want them, man. Let's go out there and take them, brother. The old Mr. Wonderful ways. Let's play it by your rules.
Let me tell you something right now. Mr. Wonderful's ready.
He sure took his sweet time about it. Nonetheless, Orndorff finally coming in to help champion Hulk Hogan. Gets him up. Pats him all right. They'll win the match. Holds his hand up high for victory. They'll win this matchup, but nonetheless, oh no! What in the world? What in the heck was that all about? You gotta be... No! 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 Is in fact hulking up. That adrenaline's flowing. Look at the look.
The only man I've ever seen be able to dig down so deep where he reaches a point he becomes oblivious to pain.
It is unbelievable. The champion now unloading right after right. As the challenger goes down, scoop slam here, drives him right down in the center of the ring. Look out, big leg drop. Yes, got it right on him. And the champion says, I'm going for the 3 count.
Except Hulk Hogan, that is.
Can't believe it. The Hulkster getting that adrenaline flowing. Look at this individual. 25,000 plus on their feet here at Madison Square Garden. And he's become immune to pain.
He has impervious to the punishment, and now he's going to give Savage some of his own treatment.
Look out, the Macho Man being wrapped up here. The big boot right alongside the kisser. Oh, and our thumb right in the eye. And even that doesn't stop the Hulk. Side headlock now by the challenger. And it's a crisscross. Oh, He's a punching bag right now. Big wind-up in for the ride. Whoa, what force behind that? Crowd on its feet in anticipation. Hulkster sending Brutus in once more. There's that big move. Hulk Hogan definitely in control. Power slam down to the canvas. Look out, he's dropping the leg. Down for the cover. 1, 2, no. Valiant up on the apron. Look at this. This could be a disqualification right here. Whoa! Hook from behind. Down goes Brutus. 1, 2. He got it.
Well, I've been around the World Wrestling Federation for some 25 years now, and I don't believe that I've ever seen any champion have to take on the kind of competition that Hulk did in 1986. Most of whom were guys from your stable who did not family.
That's the price you pay when you become the champion of the world. I'm willing to sacrifice all that for my men. Mr. Wonderful is Hercules.
We saw most of your men. With the exception of the King and Herc. We didn't see.
You're going to see a lot more of my men.
We saw Benedict on that particular...
I beg your pardon?
Benedict Arnold.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wonderful.
Paul Orndorff.
Okay.
Fine.
We saw King Kong Bundy not looking too well. We saw Big John Studd not looking too well.
Sure, when you doctor up a piece of tape, you only show what you want to show.
What do you mean doctor up?
You did. You only showed the highlights when Hulk maybe had 2 or 3 minutes of the match when he was at command. What about the other 15 to 20 minutes when my men wiped the mat with him?
Who is the reigning champion?
That's not, well, you see, if the referee...
That is the point. We'll be back.
No, wait.
Well, we started in 1987 here on Prime Time Wrestling from Madison Square Garden. Then only moments ago, we took you all over these United States. And before Prime Time is over this week, we'll be in Houston and we'll be in Tucson and Phoenix and a whole lot of other places where indeed the World Wrestling Federation is indeed an international organization. Right now, it's time for Tito Santana taking on Jake the Snake Roberts, direct from the summit in Houston. Let's go to ringside. This way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match is scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing on my right, from Tajuelo, Mexico, weighing 244 pounds, Tito Santana. And his opponent, from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing 268 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake the Snake Roberts, Tito Santana. What a classic matchup here in the summit in Houston. Gorilla Monsoon here at ringside, along with Ken Resnick, my good friend and colleague, and look, a good shot of what's inside the bag.
Gorilla, let me ask you. You're Tito Santana. You know what Jake Roberts does when he beats his opponent. That has got to begin to play in your mind just looking over and seeing Damien in that green canvas sack.
If, in fact, Damien is in that green canvas sack.
Well, you can, even now, it's moving around a bit, so there's definitely something in there. That has to give Jake Roberts a tremendous psychological advantage.
No question. No question.
But as you say, he's up against one of the best in the business, Tito Santana, former Intercontinental Champion.
Certainly is. Handful of hair takes Tito down, but right back up quickly. Of course, Tito has this in his advantage, too, that he knows that Damien cannot come out of there by himself. He has to be brought out. It's not like a manager that's running around ringside here and can come in and do something devious when your back is turned. Hey, if I were still wrestling, thank God that I'm not, I'm retired, I would, if I were wrestling Jake the Snake Roberts and I got him in a compromising position, I might go for the sack myself.
very interesting point, and I'm sure one that Tito Santana has thought about.
Santana complaining vehemently to the referee, Dave Hebner, about the hair pulling. And there's a whole lot of it going on. Look at Jake saying, go ahead, plant one right here.
Take your best shot. Let's see what you've got.
He's got enough to put your lights out for you, I'll tell you that.
He certainly does. If Jake Roberts is taking Tito Santana at all lightly, he might be in for the biggest surprise of his life.
Clean break by the Snake. Saying, go ahead, hit me right here. But he's not standing still, he's backing up.
You think, Gorilla, it's the same principle with Damien in the bag in the corner, just trying to gain the mental advantage to mentally intimidate his opponent.
Oh, there's no question. Why else would he bring it out here? Oh, look at that. Turned his back on Tito, and he finally caught one right in the kisser. Sent him right down to the canvas. Excedrin headache, number 5, right there.
You called it exactly, although I don't think it's exactly what Jake the Snake Roberts had in mind.
He's trying to clear the cobwebs right now.
You know, Gorilla, Jake the Snake has been referred to so many times as perhaps the coldest-blooded man in the annals of professional wrestling, and he may just be that.
Well, everyone knows some of the very devious things that he's done and the very unsportsmanlike things that he's done. And that DDT should be barred from professional wrestling.
I have yet to see any man get up once Jake Roberts has put the DDT on him. Of course, Roberts rose to prominence so very quickly here in the World Wrestling Federation. Again, mindful of what he did to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat on Saturday night's main event.
Providence, Rhode Island. Tried to make him a permanent fixture in the building. Part of the concrete floor.
And just about did.
I asked him one night, I said, what does it mean, DDT? What does that mean? He said it means the end.
Very appropriate.
But the DDT must mean something. The initials must stand for something.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, is that also not the initials of a very powerful insecticide?
Oh, yes, it is.
To be poisonous to the human body.
Well, I don't think that that's the connotation that he wants everyone to get. Maybe it is, Kenny. Maybe you're right. Oh, Santana Lucky came right down on his feet. Look at this. Jake doesn't know that. Oh, blocked that one. Blocked the left hand as well. He's saying, where did this guy come from?
Nice.
Pulled around and got caught again with another right hand.
Perhaps the second time Jake Roberts will learn he should not turn his back on Tito Santana.
He's really been out of shape.
As we talked about, Jake Roberts may have been reading his own press clippings and may have taken Tito Santana a bit too lightly, and he's standing outside the ring now wishing perhaps he hadn't.
Boy, you really can't do that in the realm of professional wrestling. You've got to treat everyone, every opponent with a tremendous amount of respect, because at any given night, anybody can put you away.
No question about it. Because to even make it here in the World Wrestling Federation, you have got to be some of the very best talent in the business. And you've got both men, Tito Santana and Jake Roberts, on any night could beat any man in the WWF.
Shoulder block by the Snake. Tito up there quickly, follows him right in. Look out, sunset roll up, no. He hooked the top rope, but Tito's waiting. High cross body, forearm shot, right to the face. Could be all over right here, very close to the ropes. Nope, that leg is great. Over that bottom rope. That one little extra turn saved him right there, Ken.
Gorilla, you've got to wonder when Jake Roberts will get the idea in his head he should not be turning his back on Tito Santana. This is, if memory serves me, the 3rd time in the match that he has turned his back and come up on the short end.
Well, I don't think he realizes just how quick Santana is. He always prides himself on being the quicker of the 2 men in the ring, or 4 men, whatever it may be, if it's a tag, but he's oh, look at that. Just rammed the forehead right down into the ring. Over for the cover here. No, he's not going to get it. Got both hands out underneath to begin with.
And Gorilla being here in the...
Uh-oh, look at this. Going for the sack. And Tito stopped that in a hurry. What were you saying, Ken?
Smart move. Gorilla being here in Houston at the Summit. We're not that far away from Tacula, Mexico. And Tito's got a number of fans in this good crowd tonight at the Summit, and that's got to give him a little extra adrenaline flowing through the blood.
No question about that. You'd be surprised how it helps when the throngs are out there cheering you on. Gets that old adrenaline flowing, gives you that little extra something you need right now. Side headlock by the former champion. Squeezing for all his... Oh, look at that. Come on.
Perhaps Jake Roberts is just now beginning to realize whatever his game plan was tonight, everything he has tried has backfired. Maybe that's why he went for the bag, hoping to get Damien out. to do damage to Tito Santana, because so far on his own he's been unable to do anything.
Well, all that could do for him right now is cause a disqualification. He should drag the snake out of the bag in the middle of the match. The referee would have to ring the bell and disqualify him, I'm sure. Oh, look at this suplex move, desperation move, and Santana still holding on to the side headlock. What a testament to his ability right there, but at 2 count, the shoulders were down. Referee right on top of the situation.
Perhaps that was exactly what Jake Roberts was thinking, Gorilla. A disqualification would at least not be a pinfall scored against him.
I never like to do that. You know, I never like to. It's funny. Professional wrestling is one of the few sports in the world today where you go to work and you have no idea how much money you're going to make, because it's all dependent on how many bodies come through the turnstiles. Exactly. But
and whether your hand is raised or not.
Yeah, right. You know, the winner's share of the purse is quite a difference between the loser's share. Santana still maintaining control with this reverse chin lock.
Well, we know one thing for certain, regardless of who ends up with his hand raised in this match, which so far has been mainly, I think, to Tito Santana's advantage, Jake the Snake Roberts is going to know he was in a fight tonight.
He certainly is. Reverse chin lock being applied by the former Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion Tito Santana, who had the title stolen from him in the Boston Garden. I was on hand that evening when oh, look at that move right there. Desperation type move. Tito may need some dental work after that one. The Macho and not so Macho Man, Randy Savage, literally pulled out a foreign object and put the lights out for Tito and went home with the title.
And Macho Man has been on his bicycle ever since, avoiding having to put that title up against Tito Santana. Matter of fact, he only likes to put it up about once every 30 days.
Look at the snake now, seeming to come to life here a little bit. Did a backward roll up into a standing position. Look at this, inverted atomic drop, nicely executed. Always had questions in the back of my mind about that particular move, whether it was legal or not.
Well, you can see even though Jake Roberts had the advantage in the maneuver, he's still trying to shake the cobwebs loose. Tito Santana giving Jake Roberts all he wanted and then some.
Santana, fortunate for him, over close to the ropes. Neither man in a real good position here. They're both hurt. I think Santana a little bit the worst right now. Because look at this, Jake just leveling off on him. Uppercut sends him down to the canvas. It's turned into a boxing match. Well, if you hit that guy, the match is over.
That, in a New York second, this match would be over.
Really getting on the case of referee Dave Hebner.
And Dave Hebner is...
Action hot and heavy in the Summit, and Damien yet to play a part. Maybe he won't play a part in this particular matchup. Good friend of yours, I understand, Damien.
He's a snake.
We'll be back with the exciting conclusion of this match in just a moment, so don't go away.
Are you trying to...
Yes. Actually, how many snakes does this guy have? I've never seen the same snake twice. One is always bigger, longer, bigger mouth.
What, like Marlon Perkins? How do I know how many snakes the guy's got?
Well, I don't know. You're into that kind of thing. I thought maybe
not into snakes.
Let's go back to the Houston Summit and
tell you what I'm into
this match.
There's this dancer.
Let's go.
All going the way of the snake right now. Look out. Irish whip, no reversal by Tito. Hard into the corner, falls out, ran right into that knee. That's what you call quickness right there. Had he not brought that knee up, it might have gone the other way and it could be all over.
Jake Roberts, sometimes we don't realize just how quick the man is. I think we concentrate about his ring tactics and, of course, the DDT, but he really, for his size, is one of the quickest men in the World Wrestling Federation.
Look at that, Kenny, right underneath the chin. That's a chokehold right there. Anytime that forearm slips underneath the chin and starts to cut off the windpipe, you got to reach in there, Dave. Take a look. Stick your hand down in there. It's the only way to tell. You can't tell by looking.
Jake Roberts doing a very good job of keeping referee Dave Hebner out of position, and as you say, slipping that hole right into a choke, cutting off the windpipe.
Where do you get tights like that?
Probably the same place he gets those boots.
I don't know. My God, it must be a tremendous market for that somewhere. Oh, look at that.
Where, I don't know.
Well, for him there is. I've seen some strange-looking tights in my time, but nothing like that.
Now there you see him just playing with Tito Santana.
That's a mistake. Right hand, right to the face. Santana unloads with one, not a whole lot behind it. Jake said, nah, you didn't hurt me. Come on. Come on, hit me again. Boy, he's asking. Oh, he got it. He asked for it and he got it. Santana hurt though. I think that inverted atomic drop really took a whole lot of starch out of it.
That does. It's very tough to come back from that.
Knee lift sends him down once again. Jake dragging him out in the middle. Maybe figures he's got him here. No, you're not going to pin Santana that way. Look at this. Nice reversal. Double hook to the legs. Wow. Roberts just got out of that.
He did indeed. I still think Jake Roberts is making a mistake. He's taking Santana a little lightly.
Oh, crash together. They hit face to face. Both men down. Referee will start to lay on a double count right now. Up to 4. As soon as one man reaches his knees, of course, the count will stop. Well, Jake's already there, and Tito just about there. The count is over. But boy, are they right for the pickings right now.
They have set a...
Picked him up. He can't hold him. Down he goes. Could be all over. 2 count, no. He slithered right out from underneath that.
Both of these men, Gorilla, from the very opening bell, have dug down as deep as they can and pulled out all the tricks they know. And it's been a very grueling pace indeed.
Tito now going to work on an arm wringer and reversed immediately by Roberts. Oh, look at that. There's that short clothesline that he's made famous here in the World Wrestling Federation. Set up many a guy just that way.
But even after the maneuver, Gorilla, you see how tired both men are as Jake Roberts also drops to both knees.
Going over, just laying on him, not really counting anything, not really hooking an arm or a leg. Look at it, grab a hold of the referee, it'll cost you some money. Maybe the match.
I think the frustration is beginning to show on Jake the Snake Roberts. He didn't feel he'd be in the ring this long against Tito Santana.
He doesn't want him in there, he got rid of him. He didn't land on his feet that time. Santana out on the concrete here in the Summit in Houston, Texas, not the place to be.
Perhaps, Gorilla, it shows the respect Jake Roberts does have for Tito Santana, and that so far, Roberts has not yet tried to put the DDT on Tito Santana.
Uh-oh, look at this, though. He's going for the satchel right here. Oh, referee over there in a hurry.
Get it over there.
Look at Dave Hebner doesn't want to touch that sack. He says, get it over there in the corner where it belongs.
Can't say as I blame him.
Tito finally made it back up on the apron. He got one nailed right across there just for the heck of it. Got to watch out because sometimes you get disqualified for just that move. You got to give your opponent a chance to get back inside the ring.
Jake Roberts tonight, Gorilla, has tested referee Dave Hebner to his fullest. He's taken him to the limit a couple of times.
Oh, he says he's going to do it.
That's his signal.
DDT perhaps coming up. Shoulder block from the outside by Santana. Look at this. Sunset. No, he hung onto that second rope, saved him.
Jake Roberts may have had ideas of the DDT, but Tito Santana obviously had a very different idea.
Reverse chin lock once again. This match has gone an awful long time. I believe it's only a 20-minute time limit. They got to be coming up on 17, 18, perhaps even 19 minutes.
It's got to be very, very close to the time limit, Gorilla.
Oh, look at this. Look at this little sneaky maneuver here. Is he using the rope again? How well he's maneuvered Dave Hebner around. Hebner asking our ringsiders, well, you know what they're going to say. You can't ask the crowd.
No matter what you say at home or in the arena, a referee cannot call what he doesn't see.
Absolutely not. Santana just about out of this one. That rope doesn't shake by itself, Davey. And boy, he's doing a number right now on Tito Santana. Hebner telling somebody to keep their hands off the rope. You got to tell Jake the Snake. Now he's got his foot on there. Oh, he caught him that time.
As you say, went to the well one too many times. Jake Roberts now doing his best imitation of Muhammad Ali.
Boy, he's set him up perfectly for that. Santana in the land of no return right now. Comes off of the forearm. Usually that would put a guy away. There wasn't a whole lot behind that. There was a little bit more behind that right hand. And Jake plants one right in the lower abdomen. Where does he get that energy from? Look at this now. Santana like a trip hammer. With lefts and rights. And the Snake is down. That adrenaline is flowing hot and heavy right now. Wow, what a shot that was. Snake asking for timeout here. A little bit of mercy. There is none in the world of professional wrestling. Oh, went for a backdrop, put his head down, got caught.
Tito probably felt he had Jake Roberts a little more out of it than he really did. And Roberts alert enough to see Tito setting up and gave him that boot right to the breadbasket. What a grueling face this is. Both men literally exhausted to run in the ring.
Gas. The tank is about empty on both of these guys. Oh, look out! He went for the DDT, and he got backdropped instead. Santana comes up, grabs the leg. He's going to go for the figure four. Yes. Tito slapping on the figure four leg lock, right in the center of the ring. It's probably all over right here. Look at this. Jake reaching back. He's got the Sancho. Oh, he threw it right on top of Tito, but the bell is wrong. I believe the time limit has expired.
It's got to be very close, a 20-minute time limit. There's Damien and Tito Santana out of the ring.
I don't blame him. Take a look at that thing.
I think that's exactly what it was, Gorilla. Time ran out.
We're going to find out for sure in just a moment. Look at Damien, looks as tired as both of these wrestlers are. Not too anxious to be moving around in there.
I guarantee you one thing, Gorilla. Jake the Snake Roberts has not heard the end of Tito Santana.
Our ring announcer is not about to get in the ring either, but let's go and get the official word anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake the Snake never gave in. The match is a draw.
Match is a draw because the time limit ran out. Tito Santana was about to put away Jake the Snake Roberts with a figure four leg lock. I think he might have put him away, even though he did reach back. Oh, look at this. Threatening to throw it on top of Tito. Now, that's got to be a, what, 15-footer? Huh.
Got to be. Because you're right, Gorilla. Tito Santana had Jake Roberts in the center of the ring.
You don't find something like that in a Cracker Jack box, I'll tell you that. It's not one of the toys you get.
I wouldn't want to. Referee Dave Ebner, somewhat brave getting in the ring.
He's holding the bag. Maybe Jake asked him to help him put the Snake back in there.
I think
he is a handful. Ha! He went right after Hebner with it. That's the fastest I've ever seen Dave move.
Give referee Dave Ebner some credit for showing a good deal of intestinal fortitude, even stepping into the ring when Jake the Snake had Damien.
Well, if he keeps that stuff up, you know, he might just award the match to Santana. The referee has that at his discretion. There goes two Snakes. Damien and Jake the Snake Roberts. Tremendous matchup. Unfortunately, time limit ran out. This one officially a draw.
Wow.
Boy, those boa constrictors, you know, they just squeeze you. Squeeze all the life out of you, and then they swallow you whole. And they do bite, too.
What?
Oh, I know. I bothered you. What, you compiling your list?
I'm only going to name 6 things. I think that's enough. How many resolutions?
One would be sufficient if you just live up to it and it was something worthy. One would do it, really.
Are we going to bury the hatchet this year? Are we going to fight
Probably
this?
in your forehead.
It's another thing.
Keep writing. Keep writing. You got a long way to go. Still got plenty of exciting things coming up this week here on Primetime Wrestling as we welcome in 1987.
Oh, how come you didn't come to my party?
Coming to
the Who's Who was there. Everybody was at my New Year's party.
Yeah, who was there?
Well, I can just name all the producers in Hollywood. I can name politicians.
Was Kay there?
No.
I didn't think so.
Miss Betty was there.
Miss Betty was there. Did she have the gifts? The crew is still waiting. Crew, are you waiting?
She said she mailed them.
Yeah,
she said they were sent here. Somebody left them. I know. I know who did it.
We'll be back.
Alfred Hayes in Oakland. They beat you guys up. No, they were shipped here.
It's only fitting that we start 1987 here in Primetime with the King, is it?
Oh, the King? Yes. I would say that's a good way to start off any year, any
what's
program.
the King looking for in 1987?
The King is looking for recognition. He wants the people. Well, he's won the King of the Ring. They had up his
I know that. I understand.
He won the one they had in St. Louis. He's won everything. He's held it all. He's done it all. But he wants you people to get down on one knee.
Let's go to Phoenix right now and take a look at the King as he faces Sivi Afi.
Watch this one.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. In the ring to my right from the Isle of Samoa, weighing 240 pounds, Sivi Afi. And his opponent, led towards the ring by his manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan, introducing the King of Wrestling, Harley Race.
I don't see anyone getting on their knees, do you?
Yeah, I saw Bruno.
I don't think so.
It was nice to see Bruno pay homage and respect to someone for a change.
The King! Harley Race. Many of you perhaps think that this man did not earn his right to be called king. Well, Jesse, you will attest to the fact that there was more than one occasion, two at least to my knowledge, in which there was a World Wrestling Federation elimination tournament, and this man won both tournaments. They were called the King of the Ring, and he's been crowned king.
Most definitely.
However, there's one individual, certainly that I know of, that doesn't think of Harley Race as king. Here he is.
So handsome Harley Race. This country has never had a king. Nobody has to bow down to nobody. This is a free country. And the only man I'm going to bow down to is the good Lord above. And I'm going to tell you something, handsome Harley Race and Bobby the Brain Heenan. I don't have no king.
No king to be had is Sivi Afi there with one of the worst moves I've seen in a long time.
I'll tell you what, he went into that move totally blind, did not even look to see where the king was at, and he's paying the price for it.
But you know, when you're in there with a man of the stature of Harley Race, you have to take chances if you're going to win a match.
Well, oh, look at here, he's setting him up. This is a beautiful move right there. Wow.
That's not much of a match.
Bruno back on his knees again.
Yeah. Harley Race crowning himself king. I don't see anyone genuflecting. I see no one paying homage to this man.
Your winner, the King of Wrestling, Harley Race.
Round of boos. Back to the replay, Bruno.
Well, you know, Sivi Afi made a very serious mistake, a mistake you don't make against Harley Race when he tried for that dive. But here, as a result, Harley Race, of course, took advantage of the situation, and he really did a number on Sivi Afi. And over here we go. He goes with a devastating hold to his, where he gets him up like a suplex, then drops him right in the back of the neck, and of course held him down for count of 3.
Harley Race on to victory. The King.
What happened?
Where were you? I've been yelling for you. I want you to see the King.
Well, I had some business to take care of. And,
well, the King went on to defeat Sivi Afi. If it hadn't been the King, Afi would have beat himself.
What kind of a match was that? It couldn't have lasted a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I only went to the phone for a second.
We got a phone right here.
That phone doesn't work half the time.
The phone does work. Well, you missed one of the greatest matches in wrestling history.
Highly unlikely. I caught the beginning of it when he went into the ring.
Well, you caught the end of it when he left, too. It's just about it.
You're supposed to be a guy with class. You're supposed to have a ton of money with a gold spoon in your mouth. Here's a guy who claims to be king, walks into the ring. He's got a piece of elastic running around his chin, holding on his crown.
I'll tell you why. Because the fans are applauding so loud when he comes by that it's set up some kind of a draft. I'll knock the crown right off. Everybody wants a piece of that crown. We have to protect ourselves.
Give me a break. The truth is this. The crown is too small. The guy's head is too big.
No, it is not.
It is not?
It is not too small. His head isn't too big.
It is too big.
No, it isn't too big. If the count...
Wrestling fans, special interview coming up. Ken Resnick and the Hart Foundation.
His head fits the crown.
Thank you very much, Gorilla, and of course your co-host, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Now, we have talked so many days about the tremendous competition here in the World Wrestling Federation for the Tag Team Championship, currently held by the British Bulldogs, Dynamite and Davey Boy. But one team that has certainly emerged as #1 contenders by virtue of their non-title win over the British Bulldogs on national television. Speaking, of course, of the Hart Foundation, Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Although a lot of people feel that referee Danny Davis was not, shall we say, totally impartial in that non-title win.
He's a great referee. He's a jam-up guy. We are going to party, baby. We're going to dance like Egyptians. But the foundation will drink no wine before it's time. And Hitman, I am so thirsty. Not one little drop of Monet Chandon is going to touch our lips until we have those belts. I am so thirsty, I can't stand it. It's like I'm on the oasis in a desert. I've got to have some champagne, and I'll do anything for it.
Ken, the Bulldogs, they were a pretty good team. They did all right for a while. And then the Hart Foundation arrived on the scene, and now everyone knows that the Foundation is right on their heels. And you're looking at the next World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions right here. Right here. And the Bulldogs pretty soon will be back in England, drinking their little lemon lime shandies and listening to their Wham records and thinking about the good old days when they were the champions. You're looking at, and you'll continue to look at, the next World Heavyweight Champions for a long, long time. Shut them up, Bulldogs. Clean them up and get them ready.
Stay with us. We'll be back with more primetime action right after this.
We're back, folks, and indeed 1986 was a banner year here in the World Wrestling Federation. We're going to continue our look back into the illustrious year of 1986, where a number of very important titles changed hands, including the Intercontinental Championship that changed hands in the Boston Gardens, Macho Man Randy Savage stealing it from Tito Santana. Also, the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team title changing hands in WrestleMania.
They stole it.
In the Rosemont in Horizon in Chicago. I happen to be on hand both occasions. Let's go to him.
Santana got caught there. I don't know if the referee was on his feet, he'd have got that count, Jess. What ifs don't make it, Gorilla. Look at this, Savage just hurt his left knee. He's in bad shape right now. He came down, nobody home. And the champion going right to work on it.
You know what Chico's going to try to set up for, Gorilla. It's no secret if he can whip on that figure four.
That big figure four leg lock, no question about that. Right now, the challenger in a whole heap of trouble.
The leg is hurt, and Chico's going after it like a shark.
Oh, pulled him right back inside the ring, just where he wants him. Santana now, even pulling him farther in. He's wrapping it up. He's got that figure four on.
It could be over here. I don't know if Macho Man can hold out on this. It's
Santana,
dead center in the ring, Gorilla.
Pulling back for all he's worth. Macho Man in a agonizing pain. That figure four slapped on. He's got it right in the center of the ring.
He's trying to roll.
Savage is trying to reach those ropes.
He made it. He made it. What a show of guts on the part of the Macho Man, Gorilla.
Referee gonna have to break it now. No question in anybody's mind. Intestinal fortitude galore on the part of the challenger. Look at this. What's he doing, Jess? Savage into his tights looking for something. suplex. Brought in the hard way. I thought I saw the Macho Man going down into his tights. I don't think he got a chance to get anything if there's anything there. Oh, look at that. Nice counter move by the challenger.
The Macho had to do something. Look at Santana. He's obsessed with getting that figure four leg lock
here. He wants it bad. He knows he can slap it on him now. Look at it. What's he doing now, Jess? Look at Savage going down into his tights. He's got something in his hand. He missed it. He missed with it. Oh, look at this. Oh, he didn't miss that time. He drove that right into Santana's face.
We got a new champion.
I can't believe it.
We got a new Intercontinental Champion, Monsoon.
Look at that. He just threw it outside the ring, Jess. Whatever it was. He had something in his right hand. He threw it outside the ring. One of the cameraman's got it in his hand.
I believe we have a new champion, I believe, Gorilla.
Referee Danny Davis talking to our ring announcer. Possible history could have been made here. Let's go up and find out.
The winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Randy the Macho Man Savage.
History made right here in the Boston Gardens as Randy Savage, the Macho Man, knocks cold champion Tito Santana, but not without something out of his tights, Jess.
You could just call him champ now, Gorilla.
But once again, not bothering to hook anything, Valentine able to kick out. Suplex once more by Davey Boy. Well executed.
I've never seen aerial work like this.
The hammer is hurt.
The gymnastic style of the British Bulldogs, along with their speed advantage right now, seems to be...
Uh-oh, reversal. Wow, shoulder first, right into the steel post.
Seems to be the difference in this match thus far.
Yes, it is, Gene, for sure. Davey Boy hurt, Dynamite screaming over to him to come over and make the tag, but I'm sure he can't hear him. You can feel the electricity in the air here.
As I said earlier, you can cut it with a knife.
Oh. The hammer now with a hammerlock. Turned it into a chicken wing. And now he makes a tag. As Brutus steps in. Perched on that second turnbuckle. Wow, wide open. Davey Boy Smith. He needs desperately, Kathy Lee, to make a tag here. He's in a lot of trouble. Snapmare, no. Oh, look at that move by Beefcake. He dropped him just like a bad habit.
And that brought this capacity crowd to their feet.
Davey Boy tried to go over the back, Gene, but he didn't make it.
I did not see that. I have not seen that before from Brutus Beefcake. That is quite a move indeed.
Brutus Beefcake has come an awful long way here in the World Wrestling Federation. And he goes with the hammerlock and rams the shoulder of Davey Boy right into that top turnbuckle and makes the tag to the hammer. And the hammer unloading with a beautiful elbow right off the top turnbuckle. The tide has turned here. The pendulum has shifted and is now in favor of the champions.
And just that quick, too. That's the amazing part of this great sport.
Perhaps shoulder breaker. Oh, yes. And well executed.
You called it, Gorilla.
Oh, look at that. He didn't want the 3 count. I can't believe it.
You've got to be kidding me.
The hammer taking a big chance here. Probably could have had a 3 count. Davey Boy perched up on that second rope. What's he thinking about? Oh. Holy Moses, rammed right head first. And got it over. That's what good. It's over.
I can't believe it.
History made here at WrestleMania II.
You have got to be kidding me. This place is coming apart.
Pandemonium broken loose here in the Rosemont horizon as history made in WrestleMania II as we have new World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, the British Bulldogs.
Wow, some unbelievable footage from night. Did you notice, were you watching this particular piece of footage? Did you notice?
I came in when Valentine and Beefcake.
You didn't see it then. Obviously, several things of note. Number one, in the Macho, or not so Macho Man and Santana match, when the title changed hands, a foreign object was used, and the referee in that particular match, none other than the illustrious, under close scrutiny, Danny Davis. You didn't see that?
I missed that one.
Oh, you missed that one. You didn't miss the tag team title change, though.
No, I saw that.
You saw that. Nothing illegal about that, was
Yes, there was something illegal about it.
Would you care to point it out?
Okay, Dynamite was standing on the second rope.
Yes.
Dynamite is the one that beat Valentine. Took 2 men to do it.
It's a tag team match.
But he wasn't legally in the ring.
He didn't have to.
The belt should
was
be
he
awarded
in the ring?
back.
No, he
was
was not
outside the ring, but he interfered in the match in the ring.
Talk about some other
You see,
interesting things that took place in 1986. Talk about unusual individuals. Captain Lou Albano and his
that's
retirement.
unusual. Oh, that's great news for me.
Talk about an exciting person. Let's go to the footage.
Up on the top, turnbuckle, bombs away. Oh, he nailed him.
Oh, isn't this something?
Over there, giving the tag to the champ. Oh, the captain got him.
Disgraceful.
What a way to go out.
What a beautiful victory. That took a lot of wrestling ability. That took a lot of guts, Monsoon.
It will go down in the record books as Captain Lou Albano, in his final appearance, pinned Johnny B.
Captain Good. Johnny.
I want to thank you all for this here. I don't know what to say. For the bottom of my heart, I love the fans. I love the boys. How you doing, Lou?
Little retirement celebration party for Captain Lou Albano as he ends his reign of terror, so to speak, here in the World Wrestling Federation. The only man I know that put together 16 different combinations and led them to the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship. What have you done of note in 1986? Have you brought anybody to a title? No. Do you have any belts in your stable or family? No. Do you have anybody that's currently ranked #1 in the... No. What have you done? What did you do?
I've kept you working.
Oh, you kept me working.
I've sat here and made sure that you've got a job.
I love it.
Because if I wasn't here, you'd have been canned a long time ago.
Oh, my God. I understand you had to do some
Could have got Harpo Marx to do what you do.
Last week here, you would no longer be with us.
Why?
Well, because...
Because of what happened in the garden?
Yeah, absolutely.
That wasn't my fault.
Well, it was your fault.
It wasn't my fault. Captain Lou Albano is out of professional wrestling. That's great news for me. And I have, right here, all my resolutions for 1987.
We'll be back.
To begin with.
Plenty more to come.
First of all.
During the winter months, one of the garden spots in the entire world, Tucson, Arizona. What a lovely place. In fact, that's where our next match is coming from.
Beautiful.
6-man tag team action. The Hart Foundation teaming up with the adorable one, Adrian Adonis, the opposition. Mike Rotundo, the All-American out of Syracuse University, along with the Golden Boy, Danny Spivey, and
What's the name of their team? The U.S. Disgrace? What? I could have it wrong. What?
You haven't had anything right since we started in 1980. Let's go to Tucson. Let's go to the ring.
The following is a 6-man tag team bout scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing the manager, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. He represents the team known as the Hart Foundation from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 236 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart. From Reno, Nevada, weighing 280 pounds, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And their tag team partner from New York City, weighing 277 pounds, adorable Adrian Adonis. The opponents soon to be entering the ring area. First, from Antigua in the West Indies, at 256 pounds, S.D. Jones. His tag team partners are known as the U.S. Express. From Syracuse, New York, at 245 pounds, Mike Rotundo. And from Tampa, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, the Golden Boy, Danny Spivey
Holy mackerel, what more befitting way to enter the ring than the John Philip Sousa. I love it.
Well, I'll tell you, when all those six went down the aisle, they look like they're ready, Monsoon.
Well, they're all ready. We know the ramifications of this particular six-man matchup. Kind of unusual, I think, indeed, for the Hart Foundation, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Bret the Hitman Hart, to team up with the Adorable One.
Well, he's a member of Jimmy Hart's people that he manages.
Well, he's got a lot of dues to pay here in the World Wrestling Federation. He's done some, shall we say, underhanded things of late.
I'll tell you something about Adrian Adonis. I don't mean to be facetious, but pound per pound, he's probably the most vicious man in professional wrestling today.
Well, I may have to tend to agree with you on that. Look at this. Oh, 6 men inside the ring right. Well, 5 of them anyway. A special delivery thinks that Rotundo and Spivey can get it done without him, and they certainly are doing just that. Now SD gets involved, plants a headbutt, and another one from the outside. Whoa! Did he catch Adrian coming with that one? All-American out of Syracuse University, Mike Rotundo in there right now. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of seeing that flag wave. I'm not knocking the country, but I mean, I just had enough of the U.S. Express.
Well, earlier on, we had a chance to talk with the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. We asked him to, indeed, rate the Harts right now with their newfound partner, Adrian Adonis.
Hey, you take the Harts, Adrian Adonis, and you mix them all up, and you come out with the ultimate trifecta.
Boy, he's not all there. Has he got both oars in the water or what?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jimmy knows what he's doing.
He's Special D in the ring right now. Well, he made the tag, and Rotundo's in there with a hitman, who I like to call him. You got to give credit where credit is due. The hitman has excellence of execution inside that square circle.
And you know, as people think that lately they're calling Neidhart psycho. They don't like they think he's a little strange. I think he's fine.
Well, he definitely is not playing with a full deck, I'll tell you that. But look at the power here he's displaying. Those roundhouse rights, and Rotundo retaliating now. Oh, irate.
I like his goatee.
You would.
I think it's stylish.
Coming in from the backside, the Adorable One, Adrian Adonis. Oh, look at this, setting him up here. Power slam, yes.
Tell me he's not vicious.
He is vicious. Elbow, but nobody home as Rotundo got out of there in a hurry. They're slugging it out now right in the center of the ring, but Adrian able to drag him back into the wrong part of the town as far as Rotundo's concerned.
Yeah, but Adrian knows what he's doing in there. He's a smart man. He's a vicious man. He's a cunning man. That's why he's a winner.
I'll tell you something, the Hart Foundation is indeed a winning team. There's no question in their ability and their record here in the World Wrestling Federation. And I don't know, here on Wrestling Challenge, I don't think I've ever seen them defeated.
I've never seen them defeated either.
Oh, look out, high forearm, nails the hitman.
And that credit's got to go to Jimmy Hart. You got to give him credit for the team he's put together.
Tags made, SD steps in, all 6 men inside the ring right now. Once again, a little bit of mayhem. Referee losing control of this matchup, but the legal guy is Special Delivery Jones and Adrian Adonis. Oh, I don't think you can get that on him, SD. Too big in the body for that. Well, the hitman made sure. Oh, good night.
Good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene. Slapped down right in the center of the ring.
Lock the door and put the porch lights on. Good night, SD.
Hart Foundation making sure that neither Spivey nor Rotundo can get it and break this up, and Hebner calling for the bell.
Congratulations. Good night, Irene is back.
Good night, Special Delivery Jones.
Here are your winners, the team of the Hart Foundation and Adorable Adrian Adonis.
Well, we're looking at a very awesome 6-man tag team combination in the Hart Foundation and Adorable Adrian Adonis. 3 tough guys.
I'd say they don't come any tougher. You know, when Adrian Adonis slapped that sleeper on, when he put Goodnight Irene on, it was over.
Let's go back and take a look at what went down. SD had a good idea, but the upper body of Adrian a little bit too big for that abdominal stretch. And while the referee was blindsided, the hitman started it all. And now Goodnight Irene slapped on, and nobody puts a sleeper on any better than that man right there, the adorable one, Adrian Adonis.
I thought Jimmy Hart, Mouth of the South, was a smart person.
He is a smart person.
Well, why is he taking a chance like that? You've got a valuable piece of property like Adrian Adonis. You let him go out to the ring and have a match and be chewing gum. Very dangerous. When you say it's dangerous?
Oh, yeah, you could choke. Choke like that. Speaking of choking, have you talked to Steamboat?
Steamboat's talking very well these days. But the action will speak much louder than words. I would not like to be in the shoes of the Macho Man.
Of course not. He wears a 12 and you wear a 15.
Well, that's not what we're getting. How's your list coming? That's what I'm interested in.
Super.
Would you like to give
I'm
us
all done.
Something?
Okay, I'll give you one. Number one thing on my agenda is to manage the tag team champions of the world. For my team.
Who would they be?
I haven't put it together yet.
Oh, okay.
Could be Orndorff and the King. Could be the King and Bundy. Could be Hercules and Orndorff. Could be Hercules and Bundy.
Or no
Could be
one.
Hercules and the King.
Or nobody.
Well, nobody. If I had nobody managed, nobody'd win it.
Well, that's true. That's the only one you're going to give us? Well, that's all. It's the only one we have time for at this particular point. We'll be back with our feature matchup in just a moment.
I wonder why they don't get gifts. You know,
Talk
number
about
two
him.
on my agenda.
Go ahead.
Oh.
You have the floor.
Number two on my agenda is I'd like to manage the winner, member of my family, of the Intercontinental Championship. Manage 2 championships.
Now, who might that be?
Could be Bundy.
King.
Could be the King. Could be Mr. Wonderful.
Or nobody.
Could be Hercules.
Or nobody. Feature time here this week on Prime Time Wrestling. The Magnificent Muraco taking on Hillbilly Jim, a very nice individual.
Oh,
let's go to the...
Capacity crowd on hand once again in Madison Square Garden as the World Wrestling Federation continues to bring you the best in all of professional wrestling.
I tell you one thing you can bet on, Gorilla. The whole population of Mudlick, Kentucky are watching the television.
They might be right here.
They might be all
They
here.
might all be here, the population. Oh, there's a little rowdy one there. Hot Rod.
There's a cute little one. Look, there's a little Hulkster there. There's going to be a match-up of power, that's for sure here. Both these men absolutely gigantic upper bodies. Just tremendous strength. Muraco may have that advantage. What do you think in power?
I would have to say it would go to Magnificent One, yes.
I would have to say so too. Look at him. He looks just awesome. Absolutely awesome.
And it's a decided advantage to have someone like the devious one, Mr. Fuji, who's now come over to remove the little dress.
Well, being British myself, I really don't like to see that. That is making a mockery of some of the finest people in the world.
Got a handful of tights as he reached under the kilt. Hillbilly Jim did. Muraco didn't like it. He hates to be humiliated. Bell's gone. We're underway.
He's definitely humiliated Muraco there. Muraco does not like that at all.
Hillbilly has a good time all the time.
He enjoys himself, doesn't he?
Win, lose, or draw, he knows he's going to have a good time.
And it's Muraco's fault for wearing that kilt anyway. He shouldn't have done that.
Well, he came to the ring with the music that everyone knows belongs to Rowdy Piper.
Yes. He's making a mockery of Piper, and it's going to come back to him.
He's going to have to pay for it sooner or later, somewhere down the line.
All this is going to misfire. I'm sure of it.
Muraco questioning where Hillbilly got his ring attire from. Not too happy with the kind of welcome he got here in Madison Square Garden.
No, I think, Gorilla, a lot of this is intended to psych the Hillbilly out. But the Hillbilly is not a Hillbilly as far as that is concerned. He is already a well-seasoned wrestler now, and he is not going to be psyched out that easily.
Plus, he's wearing those lucky shoes given to him by Hulk Hogan.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. They're his lucky boots, are they?
Those patent leather jobs.
And have you noticed how nice and neat that coverall, or what would you call those? Overalls?
Bib overalls.
Bib overalls look.
He's not going to wait anymore. Look out, he got Fuji as well. Fuji didn't expect that. Fuji got his hat crushed. He's very upset. What is it? Mr. Fuji, you had your hat. Oh, isn't that too bad? What? Serves you right. You fooled around out there long enough. Oh, look at this. Isn't that cute?
Well, I suppose Muraco taunted him long enough with that. It's quite natural for Hillbilly to do the same.
The muscles in the upper torso of Muraco trying to burst right out of the skin.
Yes, he must be the most powerful man in the world of professional wrestling. He must be right up there with Hulk Hogan himself.
Hillbilly's got these 25,000 plus going. And Muraco doesn't like it. He's backed up into a corner. Charge, too late. Ran right into a slam. Wow. Timeout.
Hillbilly, a display of power there, because Hillbilly just scooped him up quite easily and slammed him hard.
There's no timeout in the realm of professional wrestling. I'm sure Muraco aware of that. Arm wringer now by the Hillbilly. Muraco knows so many ways to put you away. I would venture to say 1,000 more ways than Hillbilly does.
Yes, in 1985, he put more men into hospital. It's not a very good record, but he did. He put more wrestlers into hospital than any other single wrestler.
He's very, very sadistic individual.
Yes.
Likes to go out there and try to maim his opponent.
He does. He likes them to know for several months on end that they've been in the ring with him, the great Don Muraco.
Pride of Hawaii.
Yes. Believe me, they do know when they've been in the ring with him. Many have finished up inside hospitals.
I've been in the ring with him on a number of occasions. Well, what took so long for that match to get started? Muraco think he was going to win some kind of an advantage by stalling like that, or was he?
It's like he had a little trouble getting the kilt off.
Well, he shouldn't have. He should have had trouble getting it on to begin with. He had no business with it on. We're going to be back with the conclusion of this matchup in just a moment. Don't go away. Well, it's time to go back to Madison Square. Did you notice the devious one at ringside, Mr. Fuji? He was so bent out of shape because his hat got crushed, he wouldn't say anything. He stuck a handheld right in front of his kisser, and he wouldn't say 2 words.
Well, he likes his hat. Paid money for that hat.
I'm sure he does. Let's go back to the Magnificent One as he faces Hillbilly Jim.
I like that hat. Don't you like it?
Sometimes good and sometimes not so good. He was one of the ones that helped me make up my mind to retire.
Yes, I can well imagine. I had the unfortunate occasion to be in the ring with him once myself in Miami, Florida, and it was a very unfortunate affair for me.
2 count only. Hillbilly unable to hold the big guy down. Landed a headbutt right between the eyes of Muraco. Decides to break the momentum here by bailing out. Smart maneuver.
No conversation between Fuji and his man at all there. That surprises me somewhat.
Well, they say they have mind-to-mind communication. They don't have to speak to one another.
Oh, I see.
Let's be friends. After all that's gone down, all that garbage under the bridge, he sticks his hand out for a handshake. He's keeping an eye on the varmint. Called him a varmint over there. He is a varmint. Handful of hair.
Yes, and a lot of power too.
Muraco, once he gets you in a compromising position, is relentless.
He never lets up. You're absolutely right, and that's been his strength. He'll make you pay all the way.
Driving that Asian spike right down into the trapezius muscle. You can tell by the look on the face of Hillbilly the kind of pain involved here.
those thick pads of muscle that Hillbilly Jim has around his trapezius, his neck, his shoulders there, protecting the pressure points and the nerves, but still not enough to prevent him being hurt.
Roll the eyes of the big guy with that neck snap. Probably never had that kind of a hold applied on him before. Uh-oh, dumps him right out over by the devious one. Watch out. Anything can happen. Look at Fuji's got a hold of his leg. Oh, Fuji got shoved right off with that big size 15.
The lucky boots. Put him in the face there, Fuji.
You get preoccupied with Mr. Fuji. Muraco put the lights out for you.
He will in a hurry. But he was distracting the referee, not knowing that Fuji was in trouble.
Irish whip by the Magnificent One. Oh, walks right into a head scissors. Oh, right at that calf muscle. Right on. Look at the look on Fuji's face. Can't believe it.
Oh, lovely move there by Hillbilly.
Muraco about to get whipped in. Got caught again, right in the sternum. He said, I'm going to give him the full Nelson. The patented put the lights out hold for the big guy. There it is, slapped it on, right in the center of the ring. Look out, devious one climbing in there. Oh, look at that, right across the back of the neck of the cane. That'll cost him the match and a whole lot of money. Look at Fuji won't stop.
Fuji can't stop.
Oh, look at he tore the overalls.
Fuji can't stand to see his man being beaten, and he stopped this by climbing in the ring and taking advantage. That's a heavy, heavy stick. That's just no ordinary walking cane that Fuji has.
Both of them now going to work as Muraco holds the big guy down, and Fuji continues to ram the cane right into the lower abdomen area. Another referee coming in. I don't know, we may need more help than that to break this one up.
Well, I would imagine that referee's telling Fuji, if you don't get it out, the WWF are going to suspend you, and I think they ought to for an action such as that.
Should be a heavy and a fine involved at least. Look at Hillbilly holding that lower abdomen area. That's the way you get ruptured, just like that. Let's get the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, as a result of a disqualification, Hillbilly Jim.
Here it comes right here. Hillbilly had that patented bear hug of his, and look at that whammo right behind the neck, down like a ton of bricks. Went Hillbilly Jim, and now Fuji continues the onslaught. Now look at this. Oh, that made him madder than anything else.
It really
tearing
did.
those bib overalls, I'm sure.
That first hit that Fuji made hit him on the high back and then rebounded onto his head. And then all these other blows are strategically aimed at the lower section of his mid-body.
If we can go back to the ring for just a moment here. Hillbilly's, look at him, Alfred.
Oh,
just realizing now that all his bib overalls are literally torn off him. He tore them right off you, Jimmy. I don't know what to say. That's humiliation for him, Alfred.
That really is. They look like new overalls to me, too.
Just another reason why, in 1987, the World Wrestling Federation Rules Committee is scrutinizing you guys.
You guys? I had nothing to do with that.
You're a manager.
Yes, but
we saw what you did last week. This week...
I was provoked.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was provoked.
You were hired as a commentator that night at Madison Square Garden.
That's right. But I want to make sure my man gets a fair shake. Mr. Fuji did what he thought was...
If you stayed out of
that's
there.
what he wanted to do. And I'm glad he got rid of those dirty-looking, disgusting overalls. So you see something, heck, this is professional wrestling. This isn't back home when you and Granny and Old Blue are out back slopping the hogs. It's Madison Square Garden, professional wrestling. You want to wrestle, you dress like a wrestler, you get in there. You want to dress like some hick, and you stay home and slap the hogs and have some beef jerky and some corn jaw or whatever you hicks eat down there.
You think guys like Bundy are going to win any prizes for the kind of clothes that they wear? Give us another one of your resolutions.
Okay.
For 1987.
To become the WWF Manager of the Year.
We don't have time. Well, folks, that wraps up our first primetime program for 1987. And you have some more
Yes,
left?
I do. Before I was so rudely interrupted.
Sorry.
To become the Manager of the Year, again.
You didn't win it. First time. Go ahead.
To make more money than I ever have before in professional wrestling.
You don't need the money.
I like money.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
To manage the world's heavyweight champion.
Hulk Hogan?
No. One of my members of my family will defeat him.
Oh.
And to become commentator of the year. Was there a feather in that seat?
You're supposed to be realistic when you... Don't you have anything else?
Yes. And number 7 on my list, SYM.
What does that mean?
It means SYM. Just think
it's a
about
special inside type.
No, it's just for the average smart person out there to come up with.
Well, I don't see anything along the humanitarian lines there, like...
There certainly is.
Try to be a better person. Or...
To make me more money than I ever have before.
Oh, that's not...
Excuse me. Yes.
Phone is finally working. 1987, and our telephone is working.
Hold on, Miss Betty would like to speak to you.
Yes, okay. Hello, Miss Betty. No, we don't have time. No, I'm a married man. I don't do those.
Wait a minute.
So long, everybody.
Let me go talk.
Wait a minute.